Yeah, mostly just happy for Jarrett to be able to have a good senior night and something it'll be a positive memory for him. I mean, it was a lot of fun in the locker room. For him, he's he's meant a lot to me because he stayed, trusted me, and it hadn't been a perfect season. But like I told the players today, when we build this program, I'll have fond memories of him because he's one of the guys that chose to stay and trust us.
Jared talked about you guys picking your poison on the defensive end, and it seemed like you guys were able to neutralize the big kid and Kinziger to a certain effect. How critical was that to your team's success?
Yeah, it was almost like a box match. You go in with the plan, and then you get punched in the jaw, and it's like, oh, we can't do that. And we knew that it would be a tough test. These guys are, they're like Belmont, trying to guard Belmont, just very good offensively. And Walker makes it really difficult because they surround him with great shooters. And I thought our players did a nice job of scrambling. We were fortunate they missed some threes early. And we obviously shot the ball well early. That helped. I think their struggle was, how do we keep Walker on Jarrett? That's why Jarrett I think Jarrett had, what did he take, 8 threes in the first half. That's the first time he's ever done that since I've coached him. But and so they changed up in the second half, put Davis on him and put Walker on Mayo. But we tried to change defenses as much as we could. I thought Hawk did a good job. It's a hard team to guard. It really is.
How happy were you with your team's recognition to find the matchups you could exploit on the offensive end and be able to take advantage of those?
Yeah, our guys were in a good spot tonight. They're probably the best thing we did was the morning after the Valpo game, which for me was a very low moment. But it had enough sense to me to not bring him in there and watch the Valpo game, and so we just went to brunch as a team, and then came back, watched a little bit of Illinois State, and let them go. We weren't going to beat them up over that, and I really think in the Valpo game I was very uptight. I think I made the team uptight, and so I really felt like that game was definitely my fault. And so I just told them to be positive from here on out. I've got to trust them, and just do everything I can do to back them at this point. And that helped. I think that helped them relax. We're in a much better mood today. I got up this morning, the sun, going to be 60. The birds are singing outside my window, and so I was just in a better mood. I think that helped the team.
You've talked before this year about teams seeing themselves as what they are in a current point in time. Do you think what you talked about, being more positive than them, maybe help see themselves as being a team that could bounce back and end this thing tonight?
Yeah, the one thing we talked about were truths, because sometimes you can tell yourself lies. We start out 0-5, and we were able to come out of that, and then we have 4 losses in a row. And the truth is, we've come out of this before. We know how to do this, and I think we did that again tonight. And so we're just trying to get everything moving in the right direction as we get here toward tournament time. I think the guys are in a good spot. They're loose, but they're also locked in and focused. And really, we haven't, just probably in terms of a mental aspect, is about as good a spot as we can have them in.
And now looking ahead to Sunday, going to Indiana State, in terms of getting yourself ready for next week, what do you want to see your team do and kind of move forward in that direction?
Well, like what we did tonight, we took care of the ball, 8 turnovers. If we do that, it gives us a chance to win every game. And one of the things that we struggle with in the 4 games previous to this, we turned the ball over way too much. Obviously we shot the ball well tonight, but for us to be good defensively, we can't turn the ball over because it puts us in a bad spot. And so 8 turnovers tonight, it gives us a good chance to win every game.